Florida Weather Center by meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
All right, thank you.
Good. Me too. It's got to have a Monday.
I hope this video thing is working. We're using YouTube now directly, and I think that Dan is still going to have to tweak it. But hopefully it's working. That's the thing. It's always. I love when a radio station, and we've been doing this for 10 years or more. Maybe not 10 years, but we've done it a long time now.
This show
where we've had the video going, yeah.
But we've been doing the show for like 15 years here.
Oh, I know.
But the video's only been like 10, I guess.
Maybe longer than that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It could be.
All right, Walk a Mile in My Shoes. This is a fundraiser and an awareness raiser that is happening on September 1st. It is being put on by Interfaith Emergency Services, and if you'd like to help, you will walk about a mile, but not in your own shoes. You will show up on September 1st at 9 a.m. at the Brick City Church at 901 East Silver Springs Boulevard, and they will give you some shoes that you will wear, and then you will walk about 9/10 of a mile. Is what Carla told us.
Yes.
Carla Grimsley was in here. She's from Interfaith Emergency Services. And it raises awareness because as you walk on a mile, you're feeling, oh my gosh, this is how a homeless person exists. They exist with shoes that may not fit. So if you're lucky, you'll get a pair that fits perfectly and you'll walk that mile, no problem. But if you're like me and you have a weird sized foot, it's probably going to be awkward or uncomfortable or even painful in some cases. You are allowed to carry your own shoes with you, by the way, in case it does get painful. You can always, but it gets the point across. Also, it's a fundraiser, and they're asking that you find some sponsors if you want to do this. The best thing I can tell you is to call them up to get the details, but I can give you the thumbnail sketch of the idea. I'll give you the phone number in just a second. What they want you to do is find 25 people that'll sponsor you for $10.
Yeah.
And then you'll have $250 and they'll be able to meet the goals that they're setting for themselves.
Yeah, that's their minimum that they would like from each person is $250.
Right. But you can raise more than that. And the person who raises the most gets a paddleboard.
Isn't that pretty amazing?
So we saw some paddleboards on the riverfront. We were down in Tampa on Saturday. And if you've never gone there, I don't know how new it is. I know it's not real old. It's only like a couple of years old, if that.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is really a nice thing. Okay, I went on a tangent. Let me tell you the phone number if you want to help out with the homeless walk. It's the Walk a Mile in My Shoes, September 1st. There should be a phone number on here. I don't see a phone number on here. Okay, let me give you their Facebook page. Just put Walk a Mile in My Shoes. Walk a Mile in My Shoes 2018 on their Facebook page.
And it should be iesmarion.org is their website. So from what I recall.
So they didn't put a phone number on here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to put a phone number on there.
I don't see one there.
I will put a phone number on there for you.
So just want to help them. And
so
if you can help them. If you can help us help them, that'd be awesome.
That's right. Exactly.
All right. So a Facebook.
Oh, here we are. It was on the back. The phone number 209-7045.
I didn't even know there was a back.
I know. Usually we don't have backs, but this one has a back. So there you go.
All right. So on my Facebook,
I'll put it on the front.
On Facebook this morning, I saw a post from a friend who lives out in Northern California, and she said the fires are so bad. Please pray for the area. And so it is the top story, I guess, on the news. A deadly wildfire continues to roar through Northern California as high winds and hot temperatures complicate efforts to fight the blaze. At least 6 people are dead. Hundreds of homes have been destroyed. More than 30,000 residents have been evacuated. The fire is near Redding along the Sacramento River, 170 miles north of the state capital and 120 miles south of the Oregon state line. But it's only one of many fires that are cropping up throughout the state of California. That's horrible.
It is. And all those people that are evacuated, I mean, oh my gosh, where did they all go? It's just so sad, so terribly, terribly sad. And the deaths, it's horrible.
Another wildfire has burned 80 square miles near Yosemite National Park. So.
And that really bad one in California was started by a person throwing flares out the window of his car.
Really?
As he was driving up the road. Yeah, the police got him. The neighbors,
the
people saw him throwing out flares. And by the time they called the police, and the police came within moments to arrest him, the fire is starting to get out of control. It was
wow.
horrible. Absolutely.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's still out of control. It's so sad.
That is crazy. Today is the deadline for you, if you live in Florida, to register to vote. Also, if you don't have a political party that you are affiliated with and you'd like to, today's the day to do that. You might be registered to vote, but you might be registered as a Republican and you prefer to be a Democrat or vice versa. Today is the deadline to do that. Also, it's the deadline to give a change of address. If you have moved and you want to vote, you have to do that today. Make sure you have all of your ID also. Mm-hmm. More than 12 million people are already registered to vote. The August primary is August 28th.
Yeah.
August 28th.
So important to vote during the primaries. I mean, just, so important. Don't just vote every 4 years in the general election.
And remember, it is a closed party. You can only vote for your party in the primaries, of course.
Yeah.
However, there are some things like the judge we just had here, the candidate for judge.
William Ramputi.
I think
nice guy.
School board is not a political party.
Right.
A partisan thing.
Mm-hmm. Non-partisan.
And of course, there's other things on the ballot also that have nothing to do with party. Mm-hmm. Good morning. You're on the air. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, you covered it. There are nonpartisan races as well as the partisan races. Yeah. And there's the sales tax question on the ballot.
Okay. And that's the August one, right?
No, that's this one. Yeah, the August one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Jim.
All right. Have a good day.
Appreciate that. There was a robbery at the Dollar General store in Marion Oaks yesterday evening. They don't have the suspects, but they have a description of them.
Oh, good. They'll get them. You guys aren't going to be off the hook. They'll get you.
In Summerfield, a man was found dead in a yard. There was a shooting at 1 p.m. on Saturday. Well, that's when they got the call. Southeast 145th Street. They do not have the name of the person who was shot, nor any other information about it.
Too sad.
2 people died in a house fire on Saturday. Marion County Fire Rescue responded to the 4000 block of Southeast 84th Lane Road. The house was burned to the ground. I think it was a double wide. If I read another story, that's what it said. Anyway, there were some animals there. The 2 people are gone. They died, but the goat, the 3 horses, and 5 dogs were all brought to animal control.
Oh my gosh.
This is an interesting one. A snorkeler swimming off the coast of Hutchison Island found a school ring, a class ring.
Oh my gosh.
And the name Elizabeth Engel was engraved on it. So anyway, they did some research and found Elizabeth Engel Petrick, whose name is now a married name, hyphenated name. Anyway, they found her 20 years later.
Oh my gosh.
She was swimming out there. They found her 20 years later. They met her up at a donut shop and said, "Hey, here's your rings."
Wow, nice.
Today is National Cheesecake Day.
Oh, nice. I'm in.
If you're interested, you can snag a half-price slice of cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory. I don't think we have one in Ocala.
No, we don't. Not a cheese. Well, yeah, if you go inside Barnes & Noble, they serve cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
The company Cheesecake Factory is celebrating also by rolling out 2 brand new cheesecakes. Well, of course. Why not get a free ad out of the thing?
There you go. Oh, they took Disney's lead, you see.
America is currently facing a midsummer blood shortage crisis. Galen Unold will be on with us in a little while to talk about this. Amazon is actually trying to help out. They're offering a special incentive to volunteers who sign up to donate for blood. Starting today and running through the end of August. Anyone who donates blood or platelets will receive an Amazon gift card in a season of fewer blood drives and more vacations.
At Lifestyles?
I don't know.
or through Amazon. This is great news.
I don't know.
This is great news for the sales that are going on right now.
Galen, we got a question for you.
Yes, we do.
All right, let's take a little break. We'll be right back with Galen to find out the truth about that little story. We'll be right back. This is WOCA Ocala.
Fox News Radio. I'm Lillian Wu. Tens of thousands fleeing from wildfires in Northern California, but fire officials Sunday saying the tide could be turning.
We're feeling a lot more optimistic today as we are starting to gain some ground. Rather than being in the defensive mode on this fire all the time, we're starting to make some good progress out there.
That's Brett Govea, the deputy chief of CAL FIRE. A second firefighter died battling a fire near Yosemite National Park Sunday. The president upping the ante in the fight over a border wall, also looking for
the end of catch and release and a merit-based immigration system. And he says he's willing to shut down the government over it. Democratic Representative Maxine Waters told MSNBC the president is a bully.
He'll try and intimidate all of us.